The following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Finish it off.
Finish. So the greed eye-filled stump, whatever, is eyeing up this chest and started to check it for traps.
Well, the
So
problem
he
is,
immediately goes to the unlocking phase since you mentioned your orcish greed has taken over and that's all.
and we're just
It's Shug!
because we're
You
distracted
go
by
into
her
it with Shug
at
grab.
the moment.
You said that! You usually use lockpicks. You usually use lockpicks to open a thing, not your dick.
So
Yeah, let's go with that's what I did wrong.
95
Did I
is
get to
good.
roll again?
I mean, you can't really... You can have as many tries as you want, so long as you don't break the lock.
It's not 99, so you're fine. Unless it's gonna.
Well, unless
An
it's shown by
incredibly
amount of
agitated
fails.
stump sits to the task again.
amount of fails
Chest.
might break.
No, keep shook from stump. Yay! Unless it's a bunch harder.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
succeed.
you unlock it.
See? Anything happen once the lock is unlocked?
There was a big click from the lock unlocking.
So we're still talking to.
Yeah, yes, this is
Yeah,
while
we're-
you're talking
we're
to
just
the creature thing.
Look, you know what I'm thinking about? Emeralds are quite cumbersome. Could we just shorten it to
Strange.
Emma? I knew a girl named Emma once.
Did
Well,
you
two
sleep?
of them,
Did you
actually.
sleep? Oh, did you sleep with them both?
Open.
Not at the same time.
But you wanted to.
It's shut.
No, like, that's not
Did
the
I
point.
get a glimpse of what was inside?
No.
Try to open it again?
You'd have to ask her if she wants to change and shorten her name because you've given her a name.
Yep.
You alright with us shortening it to just Emma? It's-
I'm your creature for now. You can name me whatever you want. If you
just less syllables.
Indeed. You just call me
Or M.
M works too.
I'll give it a kick.
What are you doing, Stump?
That's the trap chest stuff! The obvious trap chest! What are you doing up there?
Me
Looks
open
like
it.
he's putting himself in it.
Me open it this many times already. Then have the snap and it's shut.
Okay. What's the last thing that looked like a chest and did similar things?
This different. It not just close.
Stupid orc. My god.
It doesn't do this.
No, it doesn't.
What are you talking about?
What's in there?
No, what's in there? It's just like a bunch of little pots.
Strange.
Wax sealed?
Yes. They have writing in common on it.
Asian. It says Asian.
What that?
Asian.
Wait. Turn it around.
Asian.
Oh, it's just, okay. Just making sure I'm not just reading one part of a word. Asian, it's like nation, but without the M. I don't know what that means.
Filthy iggers.
Not no way I open it this time.
How many?
Admit it. You couldn't do it because you were weak.
Me open it twice.
How many are in there?
40? It's a huge chest.
Oh yeah.
Does anyone know what this is?
Asian.
One open.
A pot. Oh, you're opening one.
No, I'm just gonna give it the sniff, but it's sealed, so I probably won't get anything.
It smells like wax and regret.
Do you want me to throw one of them over there?
I mean, you could. This is a big enough area. If it was something bad, I doubt we'd be caught at it.
I'll throw it against the wall over here.
Somewhere by one of those
Smash
crystals of the light.
liquid. Nothing happens.
We'll go over to the liquid.
Okay.
What color is it?
You've got infravision. It's red.
Like
I've
blood?
come for your spell books.
Like blood read, or
No, it's because he's got
oh,
infravision.
so it just always appears.
But
It's
are
reddish.
are there any of those light crystals?
They're in the ceiling.
Damn.
You climbing up there?
No.
Please say yes. Climb walls.
You know, I should be able to succeed at that. And if the lights maintain their glow even after you cut them away, it would be useful. But I'm going to fail that roll. No matter how many of these coins I give you. 75% chance to succeed is apparently a 100% chance to fail.
Go to borrow my torch.
Yes, encumber one of his hands so that
I just
his
strapped it to
climbing
my
is
hand.
harder.
I was beginning to check the liquid out, but if he wants to climb with it,
Okay. Yeah, Sulin hands you a torch and you bend down to check out the liquid and it catches fire. Now it is the color of fire.
oh,
Like regular fire, not like... Because I imagine alchemist fire has a different color.
It might smell eldritch and herby.
Strange smelling fire.
could be some kind of oil.
I mean, it rapidly burns all away.
Not burn for as long as other stuff. I'll point back at the wreck of the Umber Hulk. I'll come back and give you the torch. Could be useful much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we can't carry 40 pots.
No, I can carry a handful. I'll put some in my pack. Do they all have the same...
How many are you putting in your pack?
Hang on, let me figure out exactly what's in there and how heavy is each one.
Pound and a half.
I might do. I have a few empty pouches,
You're taking 2?
so I will put 3.
They are about the size of a jam jar.
Okay.
No,
Probably not.
they're about the size of my Simon McCorkindale's marmalade.
Oh, then they probably will. I'll stuff 3 of my empty pouches with them as well, so they're more usable.
Sure. You're taking how many, son? 3. And you stole 2? Okay, sure. No worries.
I'm just going to call them
They're all called Asian.
fish.
technically 3 because the other one's broken. If you,
I'm not going to count that as stealing. That was vandalism.
Okay, so they would like...
But he did smell
Was it
real
5
bad.
chambers out of here?
The incredibly numerous tunnels were... you investigate all of them, taking hours. And they all just loop back around to the cave, because this is where the Umber Hulk lives.
Yeah.
And what Umber Hulks do is tunnel. You find skeletons and the odd coin. The orc steals all of them.
How many?
6 silver pieces.
I'll have, and then I'll remember what got us put in the hole. And then I'm going to make a willpower check.
you could keep them.
I keep them.
You can.
He keeps them. This is canon. No explanations needed. Moving on.
But you can keep them.
Moving on. No explanations needed.
Now that we've been thrown down here for silver anyway, we'll just take all the silver we
He goes,
can.
well, fucking silver, fuck you, mate.
What are you taking, thief?
Just coins. No thief. Well, and thief. Complicated.
Complicated. What does that even mean?
Of course you don't know. You more orc than me.
Can we not argue about this?
Please
Just
don't.
in the background, just hearing the accent, pretending like everything is fine.
Yes, master.
I would prefer you not call me that.
Of course, master. Whatever you want.
Let's go. There's nothing down this tunnel. Let's go to the other tunnel.
You pass back into the original chamber after climbing up the upward sloping corridor.
And then we're going to go down the other one.
Hey, that's downward sloping. What are you even talking about?
Him would know, him dwarf.
Aye, him would know. Him dwarf. Him dwarf.
Again, I will make some checks.
You can see night sky above through the pit.
Now I'll make my rolls for the scouting ahead this time. I'm not hiding in shadows.
Oh,
But
Stump, you're distracted.
Bye.
A bloom of flower has dropped down the pit. It's pretty and yellow.
I wait for it to get down. I try to grab it.
Okay, you can grab it. I won't make you make a check for that. See? Distracted. It's fresh.
What are you doing, Stump?
It fall down the hole. Flower.
No, they don't
Look
fall
up.
down.
Are there any
Someone drops it.
silhouettes around the...
Not anymore. One was waving at you guys earlier, but you all ignored it completely.
We don't tend to look up normally.
You all looked up, you did the thing, so I did the thing, and you all ignored it completely. I saw you do it! You all did it!
I thought we were just reacting to me because I was like, what out?
I mean, that can be what you want. There you go, have a flower.
Somebody dropped that down for us.
Is it just a regular old flower, or could it have uses that I might be able to glean?
I don't know, distracted orc, roll your apothecary, while Sulu rolls her eyes.
Success.
I was going to say that it's not something that Sulam might have seen in the garden when you were up visiting Roy or something, is it?
It would have a nice smell.
It's a flower.
Sulam cares not for flowers.
Stupid.
She's worse than elf.
Don't insult us, Stump.
Very few people are better than elves.
I've slunk
doesn't
off
know what he's talking
into the next tunnel to scout, and I'm so angered by the stupid orc that I've rolled a 1 on my perception. I've only succeeded at moving silently.
Ah, I see. So you've got a 1 on your perception.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get you to make a just a little dexterity check with a let's see, that's a 1,
It's a 1.
and your wisdom is normally a
15. Yeah, remember, I had to have it.
that's a -4 on your dex check.
You're wiser than Saphira.
Yeah, he is. I believe he is the wisest person in the group.
I mean, it's only by 1, but still.
1 is a lot, especially when you roll 8s.
Unfortunately, with the system, you don't start to really get stuff until 16. But it's still good for rolling skills. I still pass.
You almost fall down the very steep, difficult terrain slope.
Focus.
You guys waiting for him to come back, or are you doing the follow after a certain
Follow
amount of time?
after him.
Yeah.
I will need all of you to make dex checks, but because you didn't roll 1s on perceptions, you can just take your dex checks at the usual difficult terrain penalty of 1.
I'm good. So I have to get below 17 now.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm good.
For the Emperor.
For the Emperor.
Okay, you make it down to the bottom of the cave. This one's huge. You see a single little crystal wafer. It's not really enough to give you better vision, but it can extend your vision slightly. And you see a glittering pile of money, and in the center of the room, in front of that glittering pile of money, is what you now must assume is a honkin' big chest.
Okay.
But there is a huge pile of money beyond.
We haven't got down to him yet, so...
I mean, like you're not very good at mathematics, but it makes the amount of shug that they had on the cart look like just one piece of shug in comparison.
Might have to roll a willpower.
I think you will. Power.
To be fair, most of my shug was in note form, so it wouldn't even look like shug to him.
This is good for fire make. I pass.
They've got books for that.
This better be the warmest fire ever.
I tear my eyes away from the shug and make a perception check on the rest of the room to look for danger.
I would say it's a bit distracting, that shug.
I succeeded my mid-willpower.
Oh, fine. Come on and shoot.
Hey, fuck you. But also I succeed
Sorry,
on my
what was
perception. No, you're a wise magnanimous as always.
Sucking up, huh?
At least I succeeded to survey the rest of the room for danger. Like a dragon or something.
From what you can see, it looks fine.
Okay. I will go back up the path until I meet the path.
That's no problem. You've got your torch out, right? Oh. You will have had to light another one for the amount of time you've been sort of down here.
Because we had to follow all of the other caves down the other end.
Her scales will disappear.
Sure. Oh. What happened?
Sorry, it only lasts a while.
I see. What was that?
I gave you Tor's blessing to help protect you.
Why?
Because I wanted to protect you from getting hurt by the Umber Hulk. Are you alright?
No, I'm not alright.
Right, we need to get this
I'm supposed
done.
to be saving you.
Yeah.
Stop putting me in your debt.
I am alright.
That's not my intent.
Guys, we need to get this done. This is the last torch. And no one else has one.
Chocolat.
Ah.
Because I emerged from the darkness.
Actually, I don't know. I probably didn't have the one.
Did you hear that? Shh. With that, there's a smell struck. Saphira.
What is it?
When's the last time we smelt that? Coming from breath.
Have we ever smelt that? Wait, have we actually have smelt that? Okay.
We rode a fucking dragon.
Yeah, but I don't remember it breathing. I suppose it did. Yeah.
Talk to us.
Yeah, it did. Yeah. Well, I guess we'll just have to deal with it. There's no turning back now.
Maybe we can ride its back out of here.
Not true. Just because it's a dragon doesn't mean it's not friendly.
What are the chances it actually is a dragon?
I don't know.
What are the chances like the Umber Hulk is actually someone?
I don't know. We won't know until we venture on.
And also just talking to it may not be the same because if you talk to it, dragons can talk, so...
It's more likely to be reasonable than a Umber Hulk.
Don't take its gold.
Oh, we did find a big pile of sugar.
Not even one coin. Not even one item. No. If we were to barter with it, taking its coin, if it finds out that you've taken it, and they do...
Me understand. Me haven't touched it.
No. It will find you and kill you.
Okay. Me not see anything, but big pile of sugar in the chest.
Can you not smell it?
Me keep smelling that thing, yes.
Well, you've got the armor Saphira after you.
Of course.
Here.
To torch. Thank you. Onward towards...
So you're going into the cave with Saphiro leading the way. Blind as a bat, Saphiro.
He has a torch.
I have a
Ooh,
torch.
he has a torch. I mean, he doesn't have improvision, I guess.
Oh, who does?
God, what kind of Chad would have that?
Chad!
Clearly the brave leader who goes first, scouting ahead with his ability to detect traps and infravision, which gives you much, much better vision in darkness than a torch. But no!
Well, I've
he's
already
going behind brave Saphiro the hero.
I've already scouted this part.
No, his bonus skills now.
Oh.
You got rogue skills now.
He's got
When you
mad
proceed,
skills, the difference.
you proceed up to the giant big chest. And, do you have any resistance to knockback or knockdown or trap detection?
No. Wait, I was going towards the chest.
I thought you were going towards the chest,
I thought we were going
which is in the
deeper
center of the room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we're going into the room.
Okay. sure.
You get closer to the chest, and you feel like a big rush of air, like pushing your back.
Okay.
You're rushing towards the end of the cave. You all feel this. Your tail of the torch streams into the deep into the cave.
Pause.
You hear the sounds of coins slithering down a slope of coins, valuable shug slithering willpower
Get
check,
that nice little light
a
up
rustling sound, cascading money.
Fuck! Is what I say because I roll a 17 and fail.
Greed stirs within you. That shug is
Until he moves, I can't do anything.
Yeah. Like, you're watching him though, right?
I'm watching you and him, so it's a very tough thing at the moment, so...
But you
So
gave him a
some of the
little
coins
speech, so I'm
trickle down
assuming you're
close to
keeping it
us.
close up.
It sounds beautiful, like a metal waterfall. Draw abreast with the chest. You see
Was
it
just
is
gonna
just as big
pile
and
them
elaborate
up.
as the last one. And there's more light in the room now. As more of those crystals wink on one by one overhead, forming pretty little constellations that are distracting.
That one looks like a bird.
Do you have any anything you want to do?
I'm looking around to see what's moving.
Oh, okay. Could you give me a perception check then, Sue?
I can. It's a fail. Holy shit, I failed every perception check. And they're all been 17, 18s.
Carry on, my wayward son.
I'm going to instead of going towards the chest in the center of the room, I'm going to start moving towards the edge of the room because I want to cast light on the walls to see if I can
You get
see any other
closer
passages out.
to the great big pile of shug. You can now see quite easily an ocean of gold and platinum and electrum and silver. No coppers. You see gems, goblets, crowns, scepters. Which means you do too.
No, I'm distracted by the the lights on the ceiling.
As the lights reflect prettily off the coins. You see emerald light glittering there as well. Lots of it. So much emerald. A huge emerald statue of a dragon.
Perception check on the statue.
Inside?
Because the metallic dragons can sometimes look like statues. That's perfect. That's 14.
The statue is moving as it rears back and up, its head brushing the ceiling.
Okay.
This is
I get down on one knee and bow to the dragon.
Because I lost perception, I don't see him doing it, so...
I think you'd notice Saphiro bending over.
Then I'll mimic him. Oh, stop, that. Oh.
Apologies, a great one. We did not mean to disturb your slumber.
The lights all blaze up. It is now well lit in this cavern. You can see everything. Stump, look at all that sugar!
So much
and look at that massive emerald dragon!
Put out the torch to save it.
So big.
Dragging coins backwards away from you.
We would not
But
take.
gold is like cascading off of it as it's rising.
We would not take from your hoard your greatness.
Speak for yourself.
No, don't. We don't.
Just put a hand on you.
No.
Don't worry, I've got you.
Now that it's lit up, can I see any other ways out of here?
No.
Oh, okay. Weird. Must be
But
somewhere.
you do see a large amount of bones.
Just off to the side.
Yeah.
Great Dragon, are you one of the 4 protectors of this land?
The cave fills with the booming no.
So were you once one of the players?
What? Speak, you child.
We've been thrown down here as part of the current Baron's game. All we wish is to leave. We've been told others have come down here before and also have got out.
Foolish child. To approach my lord is death.
I will empty my purse into his hoard.
Yeah, I'm
Of
doing
all my
the same
coins.
thing.
Pay for your freedom.
Yep. Empty all my coin into Stump.
I start emptying coins, but sort of looking up. And seem unwell.
I'm just going to cast telepathy. You.
Okay.
That is a save versus psionics. Mind affecting.
Spell, picture, blood, poker. How do these say? Psionics.
Spell mind affecting.
Damn, quick. I need to delete
I mean, they just
tagline.
wanted to read your mind.
I fail.
Good.
So if he's
You feel the uncomfortable thing of brain spiders as it like flicks through your head.
You are covetous. You want my treasure and know little of the world. Tell me stories.
okay.
Now!
He's like speaking out loud.
What?
You wish to know of the lands above?
Tell me stories.
Introduce yourself, Saphira, to me.
I am Saphiro, a cleric of the god Tor, or god of justice. We once met another of your kind in the far north. He helped us with a quest. A ancient warrior who wanted to cover all of the land in ice needed to be stopped. We had to hunt down and kill this Frostwalker, he was known as, in order to stop ice spreading across the entirety of Jor-Karroc. It was a great war. Many nations came together in order to fight against what was going on up there. We were victorious. Even enemy nations came together briefly. Zeiss, Burmania, normally at each other's throats. Each sent forces to stop the war in the north. That's pass. I'll roll again there. First one was better. Then what should I tell?
the trick across the
Parched
stone.
stone. I'll tell the trick across the parched stone. And the great Tarask, who was trapped in an endless cycle, along with the many spirits in a great fallen city of the past, and how we had to free it from a curse of never-ending time loop. And then I will hold up the dagger that was forged from the scale and show it to him.
No, sadly it's asleep. You spent so many hours telling the really cool story of your laborious and danger-filled trek across the desert, bump to bump to bump to bump.
He fell asleep.
Fell asleep.
When I noticed it's asleep, basically, just he
Steals
like,
the shock back.
everybody, let's...
Is that a thing
hurry.
you tell me I have to roll to not do?
It seems like something you'd want to do, right?
I mean,
Let's very
That's more shook
carefully
than you've
and
ever seen in your whole
quietly
entire
back
fucking
out
life.
of here.
but that's a dragon.
Away.
It's a dragon made of shug.
I mean, it is,
Back
but
out
it's
of
still
way.
a dragon.
Right,
And it's
let's
right
back
there.
out of
What's it
here.
gonna do? You're sneaky.
Let's back out of here and wait.
Sneaky, babe. Make the check.
Okay, I'm good. I hear Shotclaw's words, and that snaps me out of wanting to steal the dragon's ship.
Okay. So
I'm
what are you
actually
guys
down
doing?
some sugar now.
We'll wait at each of the